Hi everyone, it's Veronica here from Vintage Meet Modern, and I'm really excited to have you here with me today because I'm going to be talking about how simple and easy it is to add gorgeous things like vintage designer jewelry to your modern day wardrobe to really help you set yourself apart from the rest. And so I'm here today. If you are tuning in for the first time, I'm Veronica Stout. I am the founder of Vintage Meet Modern Jewelry and Styling, and my love affair is helping women look and feel their best by dressing in details. And I have to let you in on a little secret. It's really easy to be able to add awesome accessories to your look to really set yourself apart, and also to feel really good about the investments that you make in both the jewelry and in what you're wearing. And so I wanted to use this as an example because last week in my private styling group I was talking all about my latest stitch fix, and I'm not really a huge fan of getting clothing that way, but I do tend to like the convenience every once in a while because we are busy curating between 50 to 100 new pieces of jewelry per week. We are busy working with our styling clients. I'm also a wife and a mother, and I've got 2 older parents, and so it's nice to have some nice clothes sent to my house once a month and see if it's all something that I like. But the thing is, I always really like to make it more unique to me, because even though there are popular styles and things that we might see out on other people, it's nice to be able to really set yourself apart. So this was actually one of the blouses that was included in my stitch fix, and I'm actually showing you pieces of how I'm going to change the look of this top. Really super simple, really super fast, just by adding accessories to it. And so the first thing that I did was I've got this vintage brooch on that is actually, because this has got this kind of unique neckline, you probably wouldn't normally wear a necklace like this. If you did, maybe you'd wear something really tiny like a very thin, delicate gold chain, but I've chosen to put on this piece, which is actually 50% off right now at Vintage Meet Modern. It's got a coral cabochon, and I've just attached it to the little peekaboo hole in the top going across from it, and it's another way to really easily be able to wear a brooch. So that's one fun way that you can. I also paired it with another pair of earrings that are also part of our 50% off sale right now. These have got a little coral cabochon, so it matches the coral that you're seeing in the brooch up on the earrings. And again, this is a great piece to be able to wear today. The top is really super comfy. It's 85 degrees in Chicago today, so an easy way to be able to update this and make this look really personal and more unique is, like I said, is the brooch placement, and then the earrings, which also bring out the corally and the orange colors that are inside of the blouse. But once the weather turns, I'm going to also be able to wear this with some cardigans and also be able to change the look of it by being able to wear it with blazers. So another way that I'm going to really easily change the look of this so I can feel good about the investment that I'm making in the jewelry and the investment that I'm making in what's hanging in my closet is I have this awesome blazer that's from J. Crew. This is a velvet blazer, and I'm showing it. It's got this really pretty, this is a Victorian revival inspired brooch. It's one of those more unique pieces. It's got the colors that are on it with the green and the purple, and it's got a little bit of opaline and things like that. And so again, I'm going to be trying to pull out the sort of the marigold color that's in it. I'm just adding the brooch to the jacket lapel, and this again is a piece that we're featuring. So another question that we get frequently asked here at Vintage Meet Modern is how to wear a brooch. And so this is a perfect example of it. So I showed you how you could wear the one brooch with the keyhole at the neckline. This is another example of being able to wear it on the lapel. And then these are actually a pair of earrings that we have that are part of our 50% off sale too. These have got sort of this, again, a Victorian revival style. It's got the antique gold tone, and it's got the amethyst and the turquoise, which actually brings out the amethyst and the turquoise in here. And so if I'm going to be running to PTA meetings, or if I'm going to be doing something maybe for my kids at school, this is an easy way of being able to change the look of this top very quickly, very easily, by popping on different jewelry and changing the look of it by adding a blazer. But I'm not done yet. I'm going to show you a third way that you could be able to rock a top like this and then be able to change it for a night out on the town. And so here's the next thing that I wanted to show you that's also a really fun way to be able to make a great investment in your clothing, but then really set yourself apart with the jewelry. So Then what if we're going out for cocktails with some friends and things like that later or anything? I'm gonna take this off again, and this time I am going to bring out the colors of the blouse by rocking a huge, gorgeous statement earring. So this one is a vintage earring from Heidi Daus. It has got shades of carnelian, sort of like the same sort of dark tones. It's got some purple in it. It's got some flashes of green, all the same colors that are going with the flowers that you're getting to see that are going with it. And so then I'm gonna probably change the look of this, maybe throw on a pair of heels, and all you need to do is pull out some of the colors that you're seeing in the blouse, and then you could very, very easily be able to rock it with a statement earring. If you think it's gonna get cold at night and those types of things, this is a real easy way to also be able to then just grab a shawl and you can just put that over your shoulders, and you could even go back again and you could very easily be able to clip this closed with a brooch. And so then you've got a third look by just changing your jewelry. Really super simple and easy. And so that is one of the ways, and one of the reasons why I decided to keep this blouse was I said, my goodness, there's so much jewelry that we have at Vintage Meet Modern, and so much jewelry that I have even hanging in my own personal jewelry box. It's really easy to be able to change the look over and over again just by being able to swap out the jewelry, or being able to add things like the pashmina or the blazer, and being able to also take advantage of using those vintage elements like the brooch here at the keyhole, or the brooch then up on the velvet blazer, and being able to really make that look unique and personal yourself. The best part is when you invest in those types of pieces of jewelry, even if you see somebody with the same blouse, they're never ever going to be wearing it the same way that you are. So another piece that I decided to keep from my Stitch Fix also was this top. And I had to say in the very beginning, I wasn't in love with it. And the reason being is because I'm not really somebody who's a big fan of like bohemian chic styles. It's not really my style. I like something that is more florally, more feminine. I like bright colors. I like patterns. I like floral designs, stripes, but I'm not really big on the feathers. But I did love the fact that I felt that this was another good outfit that was really easy to be able to wear in a variety of different styles. And I also knew that I had a lot of great jewelry that was hanging and that we had in our jewelry box that I could be able to really make this look personal. And so this was another item that came from Stitch this week, and this one had a feather motif on it, and it's got a longer side. It's nice because it's sort of a draped fabric, so for somebody who's busy, and if you want something that's going to be a little bit more flattering, this one is a really easy one to be able to wear just untucked and long. It looks great with the color brown, which obviously we're going into the fall season here in the States, and so this is an easy one for if you're going to be going pumpkin picking or maybe apple picking with the kids and stuff like that. I love it because you could very easily be able to wear it with tones of pearls. So this is a big giant statement necklace that I have, and I'm pulling out the cream and the ivory tones. So I'm beginning to be able to show you how easy it is to be able to take one color with a classic element, something like the pearls, and be able to pop it on with something like this. But now what if a big, huge statement necklace isn't your style? Another way that I really love this is that this sort of red color was also very flattering to be able to wear with both your pink, your purple, and your red tones. And so what I loved about that is that we could very easily, so this is one of those vintage coral brooches that we have. This is another piece that if you want to add just a hint of sparkle, you could very easily be able to add that little hint of sparkle to it, and you're going to bring out the colors, and it's going to take on more of an amethyst tone than it is going to be able to take on more of the rose or the red tone. And so that was another reason why I actually liked this one, was because you could really play with a variety of different rhinestone colors. If you wanted to do something a little bit more simple, you could do something like this is one of our earrings that we have. This has got the aubergine color and it's got the jade, and it has the opaline in it, so you could picture those very easily being able to complement the red sort of with the same red tone, and then you could just wear a simple classic bracelet like a gold with that look as well. And then I thought last, what's fun about being able to wear this too is, like I said, I'm a big fan of being able to wear pashminas and being able to wear wraps and things like that. So maybe if you don't have a big gigantic sweater, what's fun about being able to close something like this up is that it mixes really, really nicely with those cream tones. So you could very easily be able to pull it off with this, and then in order to keep it closed, you could, instead of having the brooch disappear into the colors of the fabric, you could very easily be able to pin it out here, and you're incorporating the colors together, which is another really great way to be able to wear brooches at this time of year. You could also be able to do some small scatter pins at the neckline. If you like being able to do something that's a little small, this is bringing out both the pink and the red tones. So that goes really lovely with this kinds of colorings and those types of things as well. So you don't always have to wear a big, gigantic brooch either. And so the last piece that I decided that I was going to keep also though from my Stitch Fix was also this sort of moto inspired jacket, and I wish you could see because I have it actually with a pair of pale blush pants. Maybe if I pop on over into my styling society, or if we take some behind the scenes pictures, we'll show you. And what I loved about this is that I was able to figure out different ways that I could wear this both dressy and casually. And so here I paired this with the black jacket, which sort of has a very stretched denim feel to it, and I've put it with a vintage Anne Klein couture necklace that has the oval cabochon in it and the black, and I planned on wearing a classic black earring with it to keep it really simple. So this would be a nice running around outfit for the daytime, maybe if you were having lunch or you needed to meet with clients or those types of things. And then there's a simple Christian Dior earring that you could pair with it that has just a tiny bit of sparkle in it. If you like being able to wear something like that, it also brings out the classic black element that you see in the necklace, and then it goes really nice with the blazer. Or we have a 1940s screwback earring that also has the black cabochons in it that mimics the same sort of oval design that you're seeing here. So you could wear also a simple earring too. But what I liked about being able to wear this too, and like I said, actually put this with a pair of sort of blush satin pants. Another reason why I really liked this is that I think that you could really dress it up really easily also. And so here I'm showing you the Signer Secret Garden cuff. And we've got the blush. Let me see if I can angle that down so you can see the blush pants. There you go. So the blush pants are sticking out down here. So we're going to bring out the color blush with the cuff. And then we're going to wear a pair of the classic earrings that we have actually from our modern collection. So these are a vintage earring that has been inspired, or this is a modern earring inspired by our vintage collection. And these are actually a pierced. So you're bringing out the blush color. You're complementing the white lace and sort of the cream with the pearl. And then I would pop on to the lapel just to bring it all together, the hint of the pearl in the brooch, which is complementing also the cream color that you're seeing in the lace colored shell. And the lace colored shell was actually something that I had hanging in my closet already from Banana Republic. So I just wanted to show you how easy it is to really make these looks really personal and really your own, that all you really do need to. So maybe you might want to try and treat yourself to a Stitch Fix, or you might want to think to yourself, well, I have a black blazer hanging in my closet, or I have a cream colored shell. What could I do accessory wise that I have that would really make it unique and set you apart from the rest? And the answer really truly is in the accessories. I always tell people that it is really truly as easy as ABC. Accessories are always the answer. Things are better together, so don't be afraid to layer up things. Don't be afraid to wear them different ways. Don't be afraid to mix different periods like I was showing you, like the way that we took the 1960s brooch and the 1980s earrings. It's all about putting together a really classic but eclectic collection that you can wear in a variety of different ways and enjoy over and over again. And as I'm holding this up over here, I'm even showing you how easy it would be to bring out the cream and the ivory and actually add the pop of the coral to an outfit that's even just like this. So I hope that you will hop on over to vintagemeetmodern.com. If you have any questions about any of the pieces, please, we do go back and read all of your comments, and we always appreciate you taking the time to spend with us. Let us know if we can answer any of your questions, and please remember, take time to enjoy your inner sparkle so that you can let your personal style shine, because each and every one of us is unique, and it's my goal, my love, my passion, helping you look and feel your best. fast. And when I hear people say to me, oh, I love that style, but I just don't know how to wear it, I want you to know it's so easy to incorporate that vintage touch or that unique sparkle or those really truly one-of-a-kind pieces to your look every day. You will receive endless compliments, and if I can do it, you can do it too. So everybody have an absolutely fabulous day, and I will look forward to seeing you soon. And like I said, if you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and post them. We do love to come back and read them and get to know all of you better, as well as if you're on the hunt for anything special, don't hesitate to reach out to us because that's what we're here for. So have a great day, and I will see you guys all really soon. Bye.